Bag. That intro is super duper swell.
Hello my pretties, my name is Drew Pickles, the swellest bisexual and polyamorous man in the universe. And today, I have got another swell story. It will be the time I declined starring in Disney's 1994 animated film known as The Lion King. Well, most of you have seen the movie, so get ready for a swell story and changes that I have and wanted the movie to be. It all started in the mid-90s, where I was working on my next season of the Rugrats as usual. I heard about the upcoming movie called The Lion King that is gonna be by Disney. I wanted to get a role in the movie, so I signed up for the auditions of the movie. The next day I was contacted by email by the directors. Roger Allers and Rob Minkoff asked me on what brought me to their attention. I explained to them that I wanted to star in The Lion King, so I headed over to the Disney studio to see if I could get a role in the movie. Unfortunately, it didn't go as according to the plan. What are my reasons for not starring in the movie? Well, calm the pot down and stop scratching your chins. I was just getting to that point. When I talked to the directors, I asked them on if I can share my plot on how the movie should be. They said sure, and let's hear it. The first change will be the change of cast. My child version of me would be Simba, as a cub, while my father Lou Pickles was Mufasa and Sarah Beer would be played by Lou Pickles' wife. Charlotte's child version of her would be playing as Cub Nala, while Scar would be himself as the main villain in the movie. The movie would open with the animals gathering to Pride Rock to reveal that a young baby Simba was born. Rafiki in the movie would be played by Boris Anderson, and he presents baby Simba to the animals of the kingdom. When the next scene shows Scar and Lou Pickles having an argument over Scar not attending to the presentation of Simba, would be the same, which is being played by Patrick Star, who said that Scar called him Tubby and that they almost got in a fist fight over that. The song Circle of Life song will remain the same in this version of the movie. The next scene will show young Simba with his father adventuring in Pride Lands, and it will go as normal. But when Patrick Star stated that the hyenas were attacking, young Simba would go to see his best friend Nala to play. However, as Sarah Bee was cleaning her cub, Simba would say that he and Nala were going to the watering hole. That scene would have been the same, but the next part would have been altered a bit. As Patrick Star was annoying my child version of myself along with Charlotte, we would ditch Patrick in the next song I Just Can't Wait to Be King song, where Patrick called me a sick punk. As Patrick said the magic word, the Barney Bunch would have a NSFW time with him during the song. And it would sound like the Queen of Lions loved this movie. As a kid, Patrick's ass is gonna be sore after this swell time with the Barney Bunch. Bag, that was swell. Then me and Charlotte would end up in the elephant graveyard, where she said that one day I'll pin her back as payback. I would have broken the fourth wall in the movie, but decided that I have broken the fourth wall number of times, but who the hell cares? The hyenas that appear in the movie, they would be played by Betty DeVille, Howard DeVille and Chaz Finster. Why I am including those from Rugrats as the hyenas? Well, why the hell not? It is a Drew Pickles video. When the DeVilles and Chaz ended up chasing me, Patrick and Charlotte in the elephant graveyard, it would have also have a scene of me and Charlotte walking in on Stu and Diddy Pickles in the shower. Why do showers exist in the movie, when it didn't originally? Well, the Queen of Lions wrote the script, so it is no surprise. I will then use the fourth wall piece that it was shattered to shut it up the DeVilles and Chaz's ass, and it was so swell. Lou Pickles comes in and saves me and Charlotte, but gets pissed with me for disobeying him, and the rest of scene would be the same. After Patrick and Charlotte go off screen, Lou and I would be talking about why I was in trouble, and things would be the same, but the next part will get a bit sweller, where Lou and I would run around and see cameos of the Barney Bunch having a NSFW time. After that, Lou will tell me about the kings of the past, and beg that it is so swell. The scene that plays next will have Scar plotting to kill Lou Pickles and get rid of me as well. The scene would have Scar having a tantrum over the hyenas not killing Simba, and it would have ended up with Betty DeVille hitting Scar to get him to shut up. Then Be Prepared song will play as normal, with Scar looking up porn in his laptop to make it a rated R comedy with some swell fun too. The scene transitions to Scar bringing young Simba to a gorge, where he have a plan to kill Mufasa and Simba. As Scar left, young Simba to go start a stampede. As the hyenas start the stampede, it will go as normal. As Scar gets Lou Pickles to come to the gorge with him to save Simba. As I was on a branch waiting for help, Lou Pickles will jump into the stampede to save me, and it would be the same. With Lou Pickles being thrown off of the cliff by Scar, and that meaning Mufasa is dead. As soon as Scar sees this, he would then blame me for the death of my father. As he said to me to run away and never return, I would then run off, while Betty, Chaz and Howard chase me to an area of thorns, where I would escape from them and run off. Howard would say, "If you ever come back, we'll kill ya." After that, Scar will take over the Pride Lands with the hyenas, and Rafiki will be distraught at the fact that Lou and Crew are both gone. The next scene would be me getting tired that I fell onto the ground. I would then meet Timon and Pumbaa, who would both be played by the Shadow Reader and Space Voyager 1701. They would bring me back to health, and then would teach me what Hakuna Matata is about. The song would be the same, as usual, with Swellness added. The scene would also have me, as adult Simba, and it would be super duper swell, with Barney the dinosaur there to make the fun more super duper. The scene where Space Voyager gets chased by my wife Charlotte Pickles will play out normally, with Space Voyager ending up falling down and almost getting trampled by Barney. The Shadow Reader would help him out. Then I would be having a fight with my wife. As soon as she and I recognized each other, we were so happy that we found each other after so many years. Barney was busy stuffing his face with food, but he did say hi to my wife Charlotte Pickles. As Charlotte and I headed out to be alone, the song "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" will be playing the same. However, this is where a very spicy part happens in the movie. You know, that Simba and Nala get it on in the movie that Disney got away with it. Well, this with me and Charlotte would be a lot spicier, with Charlotte and I having a steamy swell time, as the song plays. It will sound like this is one of the Queen of Lions' favorite songs in the movie. I wished this part was in the movie to make it sweller. And now for the finale, like bag, that was swell. After that scene, Charlotte and I would get into an argument in me returning to the Pride Lands, where I run off to be alone. When Boris Anderson sees me, he would tell me that Lou Pickles lives in me, and that I am the Pride Lands' only hope. After Ghost Lou Pickles teaches me a life lesson, I would then head back to the Pride Lands with Space Voyager and Shadow Reader would follow me, as well as Charlotte Pickles and Boris Anderson and Barney. When we approach Pride Rock, it will be in a wasteland-like state, where I save Cerebi after being attacked by Scar. Then the first would break out after Scar confesses that he killed my father, and the fight would be there as well. Barney would have red-hot farts and farted all over the hyenas and chase them away, just as I push Scar off of the rock and he gets eaten by the hyenas and died. After the rain puts out the fire, I become the next king and my wife Charlotte Pickles becomes the queen, and together me and Charlotte have a child of our own, to which we name it Angelica. After explaining my plot to Roger Allers and Rob Minkoff as well as the changes, they denied it, as it would be turned into a not safe for work movie, and that Disney does not make NSFW movies, as they make films for family-friendly content. I was kicked out of the movie, as they found other actors to play the roles in the movie. I was upset, so Charlotte was also feeling down that we didn't get to star in a Disney movie that is so swell and popular. We decided to stick to our Nickelodeon show. Now that wraps up this story, my pretties. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, please leave a like, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications to when the Queen of Lions uploaded a new video. And see you all, my swell pretties.
Hey Drew, mind if I ask you something before this video ends?
Ugh, what is it that you wanted to ask, Barney?
I was gonna ask if you will also explain your reasons for not starring in The Lion King 2 Simba's Pride. That sequel is so swell.
Of course I will, Barney. Don't know when that will happen, but I am sure the Queen of Lions will make that video of me explaining my reasons for not starring in that movie as well.
Drew, you just broke the fourth wall already.
God damn it, Barney. Did you really have to say that? Well, I guess this video is now coming to a close. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go in the shower with Charlotte Pickles. Maybe Jenny, Lindsay and Little Rock will join it.